In Philippians 1, verse 6, it says, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. As you stretch and release tension in your hips, remember that God is faithfully completing the good work he began in you. Just as this stretch brings flexibility and freedom to your body, may your faith in Jesus Christ bring spiritual growth and transformation, confident that he will complete his good work until the day of Christ Jesus. I'm Roman Hunter. Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about lateral distraction with internal rotation of the hip, right? It's a stretch to the posterior capsule of the hip, and this self-mobilization technique is really important to improve and increase joint mobility, range of motion, flexibility of the hip, primarily in the movements of flexion and internal rotation. What I have here using is a large resistance loop. This is a moderate resistance. You can use a heavy resistance as well, depending on how much pull you're looking for. And the loop is attached to a stable object about the same height, same level as the hip. I'm in a half kneeling position, whereby the working leg is the one that is in front. I'll show you from side view. So this is it. The working leg is in front. The other leg is behind me. I'm on the knee. And the resistance loop, my foot is through the resistance loop here, putting it at the level of my groin, as close to the groin area as possible. And I'm going to step away, I'm going to move away from the resistance loop until I get adequate tension. All right, because what you want is a distraction of the hip area. Keeping my body nice and upright, I'm going to take the knee and I'm going to rotate it gently inwards. So make sure that the foot remains flat on the floor. It's not supposed to be lifting up or off of the floor. So make sure the foot remains flat. And I'm going to rotate the knee inwards. Can do this for a couple times. Hold each one for about 5 to 10 seconds. It's supposed to be feeling a gentle pull. If it is that you're not feeling the pull, you can move away a little bit more. If it is that the band is too rough on your skin, you can use a cushion and put between the band and your skin to help to protect the area. Performing the lateral distraction with internal rotation. So that's all I'm doing. So I'm holding my knee and just rotating it inward slightly. Make sure you have adequate tension in the band. So you should be feeling a pull and a stretch in the hip area. So this is the band lateral hip distraction with internal rotation. If it is that you have a history of hip problems or you have a medical condition with regard to your hip, it's wise and advisable to seek medical advice and counsel from a physiotherapist or a medical doctor first before performing this exercise. If while performing this exercise you start to experience increasing pain, then I will say stop from performing this exercise. All right. Otherwise, from that is a wonderful exercise to help to loosen up the hip area, and it will allow you to do better squats, deadlifts, and especially if it is that your situation whereby you may have pain from femoral acetabular impingement. This is an exercise, is a nice self-mobilization technique that can also help to relieve those symptoms, that pain that you feel at the front part of the hip area, secondary to the FAI. Okay, so remember to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Roman Hunter. Have a wonderful day. Blessings.